Hi guys! So look at me, I'm actually filming an intro for once. Anyway, this is the finished look that I will be creating in this video. Basically, I just wanted to play around and test drive my Halloween makeup. This is basically what I'm going to be planning to wear on Halloween myself. I'm going to be dressing up as sort of a wood fairy queen type of thing. And this is what I came up with after some internet research. So yeah, it's just a bunch of green eyeshadows, some green eyeliners, and a green lipstick. If you don't have a green lipstick, you could use an eyeliner or a liquid liner or something on your lips, or you could pick up a cheap one. This one is from ColourPop, so it was very inexpensive. And most of the eyeshadows that I used were from the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, the first edition one. Anything from BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents is going to be really inexpensive and give you tons of color options. So any green eyeshadows you have will work as long as you have a few different tones. So yeah, I just wanted to give you sort of a tutorial inspiration-y type video. So I hope that you enjoy this, and if you want to see how I completed or achieved this look, then just keep watching. This is the first time that I've done this makeup look. So this is kind of an experimentation for my own Halloween makeup, but I thought that I would film it and put it up as sort of an inspiration video and a tutorial in case it turns out well. What I'm trying to do is like a fairy queen or woodland fairy type of makeup. You could also use it for an elf or a mermaid or nymph or something. I'm going to use greens, but you could mix in blues or use only blues, go with pinks, whatever you wanted. So yeah, just because I'm going to be doing like a wood fairy, I'm going to start by bronzing my skin because a wood fairy is obviously going to be outside a bit. So I'm going to be using Fawn from the Anastasia contour kit. I'm just using a big fluffy bronzer brush. I'm not trying to contour because I'm going to do some weird sort of green contour, but I'm just going to warm up like the edges of my face a little bit. And that's pretty much it for that. Then I'm just gonna go into the eyes basically. As you can see, I've already done my base. I did my foundation routine. I'll link that down below and in a card as well if you want to see how I do my foundation. For this tutorial, I don't think it really matters. Do it however you want, whether you want more dewy skin or matte skin. I went for matte because it's just what I prefer to do as a base with my sort of oily-ish prone skin. So for eyes, what I would recommend is if you have something like a BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents like big color palette. I have the first edition 120 color, so it's got 2 pans. That's the first one. As you can see, it's got a ton of greens. So mostly I'm going to be using that, but I do have 2 more greens in other palettes that I really want to work into this. And it's just this Christmas tree color. It's just this beautiful, beautiful deep green. And that color is Mildew right there, which is just a really pretty sort of mossy green. Basically, just if you own any color palettes, rummage through them, find a few greens. You can probably work something out. So anyway, what I'm going to start off with is my NYX Glitter Primer. You could use like a white base, like a milk pencil from NYX, whatever you have. I'm going to use the glitter primer because it sticks things down pretty well. And I'm going to put that from my lid all the way to the brow bone. And sort of into the inner corner as well. I want to start with green eye pencil. This one is Graffiti, which I think is discontinued, but it's just a shimmery mid-tone green pencil. And I'm just going to put that over top of my lid up to the crease area. And I'll blend that in a second. And I'm going to put an eyeshadow over this as well. I'm just using this as sort of a base. I'm going to go under the eye as well, actually. I'm not going into the waterline, I'm going below the lash line because I'm going to use a deeper color in the waterline when I'm done. So I'm going to take Mildew, which is again sort of a mossy green, and I'm going to pat that over top of where I put that pencil. Don't worry too much about smudging or follow. I'm going to go a lot further out than this. So that is just the first layer. Before I continue, I'm going to take my Urban Decay pencil in Freak, which is a lighter, almost silvery lime color. I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. And then I'm going to take light sort of spring green color and I'm gonna put that in around the inner corner. And then I'm gonna take a slightly fluffier brush. I'm gonna take this light green here and start sort of applying that up towards the brow bone. I'm also gonna go down a little bit under here. I'm gonna take it out to my temples, I think, actually. It's gonna be a little sort of green mask. And now that that's there, I'm gonna sort of wipe that brush off on the back of my hand a little. And then I'm gonna take some setting spray. This looks like all-nighter, but it's very little all-nighter. It's mostly the Makeup Forever, I think it's Mist and Fix. I just poured them together because I like the spray on this one better. A deeper green, I think I'm gonna use this one right here. I'm just gonna like dab that around. And again, I'm wiping that off. Now I'm gonna take this deeper green right here. And I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm not gonna use any more spray. And I'm just gonna create sort of strokes outwards. And like I said, I'm just playing. Like, if you think anything I'm doing is silly, then feel free to skip it. Alright, so that's a lot of matte colors. Now I'm gonna kind of need some shimmer, I think, to make it look a little more good. First I'm gonna take the Freak pencil again, and I'm gonna kind of outline the edges. This is the Essence gel pencil in, it doesn't say a color on it actually. This is a dark green color. And that's what I'm gonna use to line my waterline. Now hopefully this doesn't look too weird, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the dark green to contour my cheekbones. I saw somebody do this online and it looked really cool. So I'm going to use Christmas Tree from that Too Faced one. I'm going to start by putting this on faintly. And I put it right there. I wouldn't blend this out too much. Just sort of soften it by going up and down the line. Now I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to take that color I just used to contour my cheekbones and I'm going to blend into the crease a bit. And then just clean up the edge. I'm going to use that brush I've been using really lightly on the edge. And at the top here, I'm going to add a loop. Now I'm going to do my brows. Just because I think it'll help me visualize. I'm going to put my lipstick on too. I'm going to be using a green lipstick. I think the one I'm going to go with is Bunny from ColourPop, which is this really great pearlized green color. So I'm going to add a couple more curly cues with that Freak pencil. I don't care too much that it's not perfect myself. If you do, feel free to change things. And one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a wing with this brown liquid liner. So now I'm just going to do some mascara and then I think I'll be done. I'm using the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Waterproof Mascara, but you can use whatever your favorite is. You could also use falsies. Some of those like flowery paper lashes would also be really cool. So that is the completed tutorial. I hope that you liked it or enjoyed watching it or found some inspiration from it for your own Halloween costume. Yeah, it's a lot of fun playing with colors like this and I really like how it turned out, I think. I like it a lot more than the one I did last year, actually. You could go even crazier with these curlies if you wanted to cover more of your face in the green. This is just really an inspiration video. But like I said, if you do recreate this or do anything based on or inspired by it, I'd love to see your pictures. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and subscribe to see more videos from me. And I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. I almost forgot that I wanted to add some of this glitter. This is just the Annabelle Glitterama liquid eyeliner in neon green. It's just a fun glitter liner. So I used it to trace over these lines. It's not great, you have to go over it a little bit, but I kind of like that it's a bit piecey looking. And yeah, it kind of just comes out looking super over the top. You could trace as much of the line as you want. You could put it around your eye, put it on the inner corner. I just wanted a little bit of like a kick of it. So yeah, that is all now. I'm definitely done. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Easy Halloween tutorial, like a lazy girl Halloween tutorial. If you haven't come up with anything to be for Halloween, maybe you don't particularly care about Halloween costumes, but you kind of want to dress up, one really easy thing to do, especially if you own